Yo, good morning to everybody. Good morning, Al-Sama. Balkonton Nakasubasi. Thank you for logging on to Bantaba. Be Monday, the 6th of December 2021. Thank you for logging on. Melia Lonka joined and Melminala joined and Yato Damandi. Yo, Nzal Sama following up Auzubillah in the Shaitan Rajim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, Bao coming saying election or Bantale. Some of us will be going back to our respective countries, Motadaming. But shortly we'll be going back and to continue our normal lives. But Lafita Kachandine Kalajang. Nelly Alongo, I'll join right now. Good morning. Malandaba, good morning. Hadi Trame, Molen Bibi Contendola, good morning. Usman Kalilu Bajaha. What's wrong with you? Nothing is wrong with me. I'm perfectly fine. Yeah. Salam brother Sehu, good morning from Istanbul, Turkey. Nelly Alongo, I'll join. Balkon on the back. Good morning. Nimma Jaria Tukani. Okay, I have only literally started my program and somebody is sending me a request. I have said that's weird. I'll keep battle follow. I'm keep battle Modiam Jacoba Drame. Nimbarangela called you, but I'll call you back, yeah? I'll call you back. I'll call you. I couldn't pick it up. I'll can you mean call la cook agenda. You keep battle any more diamoke for Kabang. Then yana need after yakla but moma hani dia start you want to join the call yamra ni manki nyombi ngori ba okay al sama mbadi ngamenolu mena kachande ne kala jan sakontolu United Democratic members solo nga safero ke Facebook le ngaje mo jamala yakaram paying tribute to His Excellency Lawyer Usino Numukunda Dabo ngamen safeji atol mo jamala yakaram and that is from the bottom of my heart nyimu mole di me alonko Tonya, he is a true patriot. He is a selfless citizen. Ayala Banko Kanule. So, be a man deserve. Purgambian also a baraka, Molia Tentu. He is a highly educated, very successful lawyer. In fact, the first constitutional lawyer, Gambia Mensoro. Ala history coming documentary Benyamin, Belenga Kalamuta Menketaji. Biringa la Karamo Start anata Attorney General's Chambers I do kendo ki Gambia abotaji atata la own legal firm ayele ay fuarol mo jamale mako wolong nala secretary ya New Jele Fat Nyan Drame molu kataje fuarol kataje akadol me alonko ita imon kodo soto aka pro bono di la wolong ka represent court free won nyimbe bala recordol konol abotaji 1996 Bring Yaya Jammeh coup d'etat in 1994, I PPP ban, I NCP ban, I GPP ban, all the political parties, I be tong. Gambian ol de wunta, edunta dibo kono, mol malo monebekela, elafeteka law, pour ye politician onyi ni membe lola against Jammeh, wutumo Jammeh, pour mo membe hanyila ka law Jammeh fi amandia. So moneketa, woto mo mol Gambia le tata wali ya dundi politiko kono Gambia le lawyer da bu dundi politiko kono amanke ko mole me alon ko afongole comme palace nyino la dundi politiko kono Gambia le tata tai kai ko ay United Democratic War is 1996 atata wole kono ay kole ya jama sotoji ya jami ku jamal kala for 2016 April 2016 be solo Sunday Wolf fundita then atata prison ya jami amuta men kete jembele ngolong ni jamfan tungo mem adamu baroti ay patiol jamfa ay anata ate nata the main beneficiary of a campaign to lawyer double tola bengo kalamuta nka historical background of diala jandimbita to my point why Gambians should pay tribute to Lawyer Usino Dabo. It doesn't matter what happened in the last 2 days. Sometimes mansatalla nabe dedaru kela aka ite kamera ka tinyale ay na dilaro ke follow mo kana despair mo kana discourage yente I believe mo kana la principal compromise nte 1996 biri Yaya Jammeh winter mo be celebration ola because tol Gambian ol sometimes na own downfall nka wala celebrate wallahi ma fa ala koma mo dolu ka dula dolu je dolu bukaje biri Yaya Jammeh nyum bankota ante sewu sedli na mana support because ngalon ne ko Yaya Jammeh la endi mina kala disaster for Gambia ngawo je junale ntol dol be opposition Yaya Jammeh la time Gambia no dolu wulte ka fa say kamone fo we don't need old power, we don't need old power, we need youth. Or young funding ke o mengere Yaya Jammeh ti. Wale nata ka Gambian ol batandi, ka Gambian ol torture. Melia support wal labanga nata wal le fon kelendi ay mol felo. So nyimbe mo tari quality, bara kamta ko Gambia bo karam. Nga mo kende ba soto me alonko among corrupt. Nga mo kendo soto men karanda. Me alonko abe cohesion, abe wole sambalana. Abe corruption wole kendila. Bari konnante ya kama si konnante ya kama modol yaje ko mbatonga UDP we vote against UDP in an election me alon ko still nteman convince ko sunyaro mankeje mta folali no sunyaro keta daming alu momo linte ka kacha modol benyim platform o jibe kan tumande ba fla sew set libe nyum fokanne just because sai man gagner e comme man gagner but in temeta nyum folal even before election because nkamo ko nkafo dolbe je baji bla ko baro e conviction o men soto ko abeni election o win tout le monde abe jikirin kula e kulek I have said it to a lot of people even before the election date so janal ba fala say nebe nyum fola there are people that I privately said this to Nancy Saho is one of them there are people that need kachata even newel platform ko malum baro be jikirimun la but kono sonte ngamira sunyaro keta registration dula because incumbent olom Momalo Yemunek. I remember when Jammeh tried to register those 350,000 votes. Ben Suare and Monolu and in some of the security personnel Tatagi J. Jani. Walati in 2016 na Jammeh boy. In Kumbenol Kela Sunyarol Kelele. Ndema for counting dula Sunyaro Keta wallet. But I think, in my view, registration dula Sunyaro Keta wallet. Because Gambia registration jumped from 500,000 to 900,000 all of a sudden. Okay, fair enough. But the medical problem odi. Gambian they choose to have these people, they choose to vote a corrupt leader against somebody who has clean record in terms of not corrupt. And he is very educated. We choose to vote in for somebody, you see, when I talk about these things, Mojama Kamirako, we are trying to undervalue. Karango is important. Mokana Karango undervalue because Allah Ta'ala found ikra, akal Karang. Karamo betiatale Senegal Adama Barrow tekal hanin MPTG. Wallahi in Senegal me mendala jans Adama Barrow will never be voted even as a member of parliament in Senegal. Ntalenga nyimfali. And lumanta because Senegal they strive for excellence. They always strive for excellence. Ila president will be jibe karantale. Adol members of rest in peace. Keep writing more. Alright? In fact, if you can even amplify your messages, I would love it. I'm a Democrat. But in Kafa legend neko, Gambia le kalafi mediocrity la na nyo konante ya. Walatina we will even prefer somebody me alonga amano among ala londo manjam for Senegal Adama Barrow even a National Assembly member ta sotla because Senegal go yusundur funtita janne very popular Senegal all my emal sa janga bi agur fofu nonu pour nga rule Senegal Macky Sall is educated Senghor is educated Abdou Diouf is educated bo Gambia hasidi yale be nyim banko kan mbadi ngol Gambia non ko ale nga wake up sol soto si konante yale be nyim banko kan mbadi mandin kolu ale nga si ngam fangol korosi mbedal na jele ale nga si ngam fangol korosi ño nene wote kala nyim banko kan ni diamata ika tribalism lefo ni diamata bari tonya fo nga fo ñoy iman loya dabo kondolu bi je iman loya dabo konfen na fala mandinka ya mbe nyim fola le de ala mandinka ya ko wala de wallahi meta nyim fola le ngo kuo beti je kunumbe boy dole la platform wala mayka wo manke UDP nkoti in fact he was very much against UDP nyinata tolale akafo fo ku mesengo lombang I don't know whatever he abe Europe le mbala program wala mayka he said all this on his platform I said it in one of my platforms, Idrissa. Adama Barrow malabe jikrimonela. So munam problemoti. Gambian olu ngajele matida ye post safe. Gambians prefer mediocrity to mome alonko ilondo sort. It's only in Gambia. Walatina Gambia. I was going around with my wife. Na Barola supporter soldier. Ibe halakiring. You know, those people don't even have decent clothes. Even the next morning, they will think of how to get access to clean drinking water. I told them, I'm a Gambian. It's out of love for this country. But I live in UK, where I have access to clean drinking water. My children have access to quality education. In any schools in UK, even the remotest town or village in the UK, classrooms are better than the so-called private schools in Gambia. We all know that. The so-called private schools where they take we know this is happening. But one problem I will be least affected. Yes, I have my family here, all right? But majority of my brothers and sisters are outside this country, right? But I'm going to be less affected. I will go and I can even retire in Europe. I will have my benefits. I will live a very good life in Europe. Food is not going to be my problem. I'm going to have, this is my problem. Ntolu diaspora, that's why I thank the UDP diaspora. We should all be proud of ourselves. I am very, very proud of myself. I have no regret in what I did in the past few years. Today, I can, I'm one of the people who stood for my country. And I didn't enter into politics to be opportunistic about it. Because if I want to be opportunistic about it, I would have joined the incumbent. But joined the NPP like a lot of people. I stood by the truth. I show wisdom in Lawyer Dabo. I show wisdom in UDP. UDP la policies and programs wala ben banko transform la. But in konyi momuneti, iko kulukan sumonalom. Bring moliye ya jame elect jam. Woto fa ya beke hadani roleti. Ñu ngi ñaawal ci Facebook bi woto mo bar mo len attaquer anate to lu kilingo le muta ay tora when after 22 years Barrow fanang wala benakela al Barrow support alko because al de kamfari UDP le kama al Barrow support menkata this last 5 years. I know, you know what, the hypocrisy in this Facebook. I saw people saying we should unite. It's time to move on. Yes, national unity is important. I would always call for national unity. But unity doesn't just come in automatic or just because you got what you want. Even somebody told me one of the bigger, more kurumba, the NPP, Akaloya Dabone, said in one platform, somebody called me, I didn't listen to the platform, and I will never listen to such platforms. Let me make sure. Now I am going to be very choosy. Even my Facebook, I am going to delete some people. All right, so if you don't see me on your Facebook, I'm going to delete some people because when I see that you are a bigot, a tribalist bigot, I will get you out of my Facebook. What I'm going to say here is, Adama Barrow will not even be a councillor in Senegal. Senegal take election even much more an MP. We know that. But Gambia is the country whereby we voted Jammeh with his mediocrity from the barracks, they are enabled. Gambians don't care about quality. That's why this country is going to be retrogressive. This country has not started anything. Fendeman start jam. The road conditions are poor. Gambians are struggling to have access to basic drinking water. That's why some of us, with our level of education, we could have sat quietly in Europe and be very mute, just like other people have done. But we choose to stand for our country out of love. We are not getting neither out of it. In fact, we couldn't expend it. UDP diaspora, we spend about 20 million, over 20 million from our pockets. We don't rely on Lawyer Dabo to buy our tickets, but it's out of pure love. But now they have done. Let's see how this whole thing is going to pan out. They would let them go with their celebration. The reality will sink in the next couple of months. This government has already indebted us $19 billion with a space of 5 years. Under this government, corruption is on the rise. Drogo be nyimbanko kanja woli ya tandinale National Drug Squad la blah. The drogo be magrin 3.9 metric tons of cocaine. Nada has been done about it. Under this government, Senegalese troops and troops from Cote d'Ivoire and other countries will continue to control our security. But they don't care about that, right? Gachingala mademlen dunyunde. ñun diaspora dinañ dellu fuñ jógee okay yéen ñaa ñoo fee des ak seen ñàkk ndox ak seen ñàkk courant ak the economic hardship that is gonna the NPP diaspora who are jubilating, they will go back to their respective countries. Maybe some of them will be giving small jobs at the embassies, possibly. But the proof of the pudding is in the eating. The prices of commodities will continue to skyrocket. There will be no investment in this country because the investors will not have confidence. 5 years of economic decadence already in this country. So UDP guys on battle address camp, remain focused, be steadfast. Mokana, nobody should regret. Dega mori muje. Just like Dega, mo muje sunyu diganti akiyaya jami. The same people, when Lawyer Dabo and Barrow were cool and dandy, these were the people who demonstrated against lack of water at Westfield. Just within 3 months. Today, these people took a 600-degree U-turn and supported Barrow because they hate Lawyer Dabo for who he is and the tribe he comes from. Leading and kuko jise yefi tribalism la mansuma yon nekufa. But we know what is happening in this country. A country cannot unite when Dembo by force insulted the Mandinkas in this country. Some of the hypocrites who are now calling for unity never came out to condemn him. But just because now they are satisfied that Barrow won, they don't want to see Lawyer Dabo. They're hypocritically going to their timelines. You should tell. I had the rumor. Somebody told me. I didn't listen. It's apparently from one of Barrow's supporters. Lawyer Dabo even from Barrow. Why would you go and apologize to somebody that you insulted, you belittled, the man that who actually made you who you became because you campaigned on his name? I'm not going to speak on behalf of Lawyer Dabo. But we wait for that day when Barrow will send a delegation to go and apologize. I heard this from somebody called me today. He go Adam Barrow la porochi member Canada wala yaf. Ntema amo yala de. Ntema amo because ntema platform wala mai. And unata tonyante fanang. Wato Mr. Molen called this morning. Akonye ko yamo ile ko career monefo. Nkai monefo kako Adam Barrow be delegation of Lawyer Dabo apologize for I kumol mem for. Why be mo nen na foka be kuma dibi dingo for moy then he ko na apologize. What is that? During the campaign, it was nasty. They were not talking about policies. They were just because they know Nyimbanko people thrive on mediocrity. UDP had a 5-point agenda. UDP spoke about the party manifesto. Adam Barrow was on tribalism. Demba Sabali on tribalism. They won on tribalism. Because Yaloneko, they try to gang up other tribes against one ethnic group. If you want to fight against one ethnic group, it's your bread and butter. All right? When Gambia suffers, it is not only us. Some people will even want you, but they hate you for who you are. But if you are in position of glory, they will go near you. They will then even say Akyo. And this is what is making the Gambia fry. I am not crying. I have the resilience. I am just being truthful about our country. In matter of some time, I'm flying back home, right? Where I call my home, my second home, because that's where I reside. That's where I work. That's where I earn my living, all right? And they have given me the opportunity. I want to thank Great Britain for giving me that opportunity to reside, even though I'm not an indigenous citizen of that country, but naturalized to Delhi. I live there. I reside in that country. I want to thank them for giving me the opportunity. This country is backward. When I step my foot in this country, there is no hope for the youths. But they have decided what they would decide. Let's see how this whole thing will pan out. Alinga GP. Jamfa Kafo Ngana Singe Dambalu GP. You know, it's a coalition of what? APRC, NRP, all these people. Everybody wants to have a slice of the cake. All right? This is what is going to happen. All right? So, Mbali Kontona Bakente, I'm addressing the UDP folks. This is how you are all hiding in your fake profiles, but I'll be deleting most of these fake profiles on the Bantaba page. Okay? So, alinga mfangolu jibe, mfangolu koroshi, ngantanya long. To Babolko, a word for the wise is enough. Nemoma lafila. ma fo ya konde bari fana ñante talang lon la su la nit bugut waxuma nga hate ko de ken barota wax nit way war nga xol yo tamit loy lu ngay démé ali ngan tarambulo lu faling ali ngam fangulu jibe ali ngam fangulu koroshi ñim banko kan ñim banko kata ñame nga jibe banko me alon ko people don't vote on issues but they boast on tribal lines wo banko te progress la all right so you know issue ti Senegal they don't vote on tribal lines. Senegal has changed how many leaders? Gambia is the only country whereby, apart from coalition 2016, Yaya Jammeh won 4 elections in this country. When he was killing our people, Yaya Jammeh incarcerated a lot of people. Yaya Jammeh Namul Batandi. But people blindly, and even the capital city, Banjul lefong la kokante jahali. Banjul continuously voted for Jawara. This is Banjul. In Dakar, they vote against the incumbent. When you go to London, most capital cities, because people are supposed to be more conscious in the capital cities. London, Brexit, they voted Remain, all right? Because the elites and the educated folks and the people in the white Melbourne within that category in London, well shorter than the remotest part of Britain, they voted UK to Remain. Because they use their heads, not the emotions. The rest of the country, they voted because they were against immigration and other things. They voted here. When you go to most capital cities around the world, they don't support presidents. They don't. But it's only in Banjul, Kutogrek, they will vote for you. Let them carry on. It's their business. Nyom futo in tak. It's not every Banjulian. There are some good. There are people in Banjul. There are very good people in Banjul. They don't bring into the class. I'm calling it. These are the people who enable Jammeh. When Jammeh was killing, Jammeh never lost in Banjul until 2016. Until 2016. For 3 elections. Today they are also supporting Adama Barrow. And after Adama Barrow, they will keep supporting that leader. How can you be like this? Remotest part of Gambia, they don't just support the incumbent. But Banjul, they will support the incumbent. That's why when the results are out, I am not surprised. And I said this to people, that they would, Adama Barrow would, Barrow winning in Banjul did not surprise me. But the results that came from other parts of the country, that's where I got suspicious that something happened. Can you imagine in Badibu, UDP strongholds? And this is why I said something happened. Something fishy happened. I don't know what. All right. So this is what is happening in our country. So Ntolu alingam fongolo korosi. Ngalonko ibidala yafa kontolbe tribalism le promote kan. Nte hani momo yenji yalonko manke tribalisoti. Ntebe damin crawly. Mon moye lonje ni ko sewu sedli mu tribalisoti. Because nteni namandinka brosa so dol ka nyo sabale fam. Ninkombe diamo dol kala nte ice nka diamo surwa ka wala nka diamo manika kan wala nte tribalism hana jaje ke sotende bala. But sometimes we have to get the wake-up call. Marlon, what is the reason? But some of these people don't like us. I'm sorry, some of them don't like us. And ni sutiyatele la nafalom akakawoleti jama. So we just have to be positive about things. And we will leave the process in the hands of our leaders. But UDP Molu remain steadfast. I will continue to be a member of the United Democratic Party. I will never abandon UDP no matter what. I'll be a member of UDP Ngofole. And I said it irrespective of the outcome, I'm still a UDP member. That is not going to change. Ntenanate Adama Barrow support law. Let the whole Gambia be behind Adama Barrow. Even if 97% of Gambians are support Adama Barrow, I say who steadily will single-handedly oppose Adama Barrow. Because you know what? Amanke moti mealango tonya mole mati. Amanke moti mealango, he's a divisive leader. He has divided our country. He has betrayed our country. He is a corrupt leader. I will never support. Yesterday I went out. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my stay in this country. I am not going to be. Yes, I'm disappointed, but my life, I'll be happy. Because why? Jammeh lost election in this country. I was one of the biggest critics of Jammeh. I was here in 1996. Because a day will come when Gambians will realize that Yaya Jammeh is not good for our country. The proof of the pudding is in India. And let me make this projection here. One day you will regret your actions. I'll be regretful why you did not choose a good leader over a corrupt leader. Gambia lebetula koma. Look at Senegal. They have trains there. They have an air force. Gambia is still backward. When you go to Blaise Diagne International Airport, if you're at the airport, Halakiringoto, Gambia International Airport, Ikawarule, and they said they spent 10 million to refurbish that place. The Minister of Infrastructure, Baye Laminjo, aka contract Sikalaka Diabadingola. He's very nepotic. This is what is going to continue. You saw fuel shortages here just before the election because Abubakar Jawara was involved in that. So this is what is going to continue the next 5 years. In fact, it's going to get worse because now he would say, I have got the support of the Gambian people. I can get whatever they do. Alake. Alenga si ñu ne setan mo daxasin daje sur wal ko lefo alin to nga si nga na hajolu noma nga jibe how things are going to pan out. The people who are celebrating today are the very people who start complaining. Most of you watching me, some of you are in America, Germany, you are in Europe. Atul alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Allah life soul. You diaspora, we have to look at the reflection for ourselves right now. We cannot continuously nga fanyim bankoe. Ntede se husele ni anon teta kala kotenki. You go for me nonsense for the Gambia. I am not part of it. Ila immediate family wolo mako ida bondije. Nga modolo ga ka foko ha nalman diaspora mako something tambedo. Manyina ta to fongola le fon. Abe mol haskan. It's people's right whether they want to support. Yalon Gambia no man problem oti. It is not a force that we have to continue to support. If Gambia no me fongol mako when there is problem, let the government help them. Somebody has a problem, let the government raise GoFundMe. Diaspora, alinga seeing on a personal development, okay? We progress, we have done a lot for this country from Jammeh's time to now. We cannot continuously fight for this country. When Melbe Banko be bataring, they cannot, itol foma ila hajolo. We are not going to be part of this. Personally, I'm not going to be part of it. Momo bela wulula bela dapaso kila and dapaso ki. Just continue. I'll prefer to go holidays in the Caribbean. You go and lie down in the beaches here and will enjoy. You go to Mauritius or you go to Dubai, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. Gambian oli bule halakijang. Look at this idiot, something jaju. Remember, you don't even have fish money. Some of you are very, very poor. So, memonekela, alenga focus Gambian olu. UDP, aling mokana despair. People are saying the elections are rigged. But let us, alinga fight us. Even now, if you go to the Bafalako ha, because Dabama win, they don't want to support the country. That is absolutely garbage. You can take the horse to the pond, you can force the horse to drink from it. Alinga Banko, unless Gambia will transcend. Jammeh was winning on tribal lines as well. Because Jammeh came out and said, branded UDP as a Mandinka party. Yaya Jammeh and you nonsense obey start. It didn't happen in Jawara's time, right? Okay? We didn't realize it then because it was Sirif Mustafa Diba against Jawara. They were both Mandinkas. OJ was quoted as saying, wow, society, then you want to my chance other people. OJ Jalo of all people. So tribalism cannot progress this country. And the Gambians cannot unite. Unite. Yes, it's good to unite. You should tell Adam Barrow to retract his words. Why don't you come and tell Adam Barrow to come out and apologize to Lawyer Usainu Daba publicly? Not saying that whether Dabo would accept it or not. Let him go and... Adam Barrow cannot unite Gambia. He doesn't have the means because the guy is very divisive. We saw him invite Fulas to State House. We saw him invite Sarahules to State House. This all happened here. And you think that Gambians can easily unite like that? You cannot force us to unite. I am going to love my country. I will pray for peace and stability in this country. I'm not going to be part of anything Mealongo is going to bring chaos in this country. But you cannot force people to unite based on this false promise. Kafoko, yes, election passing. You know what? Election passing. The people who were practicing nasty politics should go and now they have realized because go regret like a komodo. Oh yeah, akam dalina Benjamin. Akamenda ko ye mo nata abe fen deke yake nyina be fen nyine ke bulu mo ngi udarade dafa tok ay abe sila ay tenkum 5 fengo soto ay nafo ha say mbako sala hajo jarata say la hajo jarata now they want to apologize to Lawyer Dabo. You think we are fools? We don't need your apology. I personally, it's left to Lawyer Dabo. I think he doesn't need your apology. You have insulted him. This guy has suffered for a country. He went to prison. Alma Obejibe. You know, Adam Barrow could have done at the time. As I forgot, Banko Ninikan, Lawyer Dabo from Banyinikan, Barim Famalo Mokananeng. That he would have earned my respect. That was the time Adam Barrow Nyanda Folom go. Motetala NPP Hanatra lawyer dabo ya tol nene te farma long. Hanatra lawyer dabo ya la moli ya tol nene. But he did not. Now he's got what he wants. He just after presidency because he said this was a life and death situation for him. And true, he has manifested it. He has been voted. But nga jibe menketa. Afango ko ika kuodo soto. Maybe la kairatije. Alale ya long munati na winda. Anu ala sometimes badi ngulu. Nabe kuo deda la kamunta kala ite kamera ka bati nyalale. Ale nga singa tenkun tej nyimbanko kata direction menna nimman sondomol faling nga hasidiyal bondi nga kukurngol bondi sondomo kono nga hadama dingo daji ko jibe George Lawyer Dabo based on his record ni Lawyer Dabo be man sekona lay tinyaro lek isa foko henda na karto di la nyuna bari ka jaga ha ndete karto fela 2 days ago I don't want to mention the lady's name here fula sunkutolo abe London he acted desperately ala fitolo Lawyer Dabo le win. In fact, I audio bulanya be kumbokan. Nga ko bul joy. Akonye sehu dega nehure wa ni bugun Lawyer Dabo just because of yefi antagonism towards Sosei. Audio mbamfi womanke mandingo womanke fenkotire. Akonye nyene nyi den ko deny vote just because of den ko gisene Sosela. Akonye do that because yefi janga amnako. Akonye ko these are the people who were against this coalition government when Dabo was the vice president, when Dabo was the foreign minister. In fact, that time they used to call Dabo as the real president. But when they fell out, what did they do? We saw their true colors. Some people who did not even support the coalition government, now they are all supporting Barrow. Sen affaire la, Allah hajolom, Gambia su demee si kanam ñun yépp la man Sehu Sedile man mom. Tay sax dina dem añi, dina lekk be sour. I will go and enjoy myself. Dina dem Angleterre, my life, inshallah, I will continue to live it as normal. Alright? Yalla duma may bema sono bama dama dem mané may len ma dara. Ñu continue yalla sutura ñu. I'm very proud of my country. I have done what I do. Thank you, Ensa ABCC. Allah baraka bake. Ntolu mo kana mo niyo kana kuya. Bulke am yesterday somebody reached out to me. Nealongo Amari is still standing by the country. Ako sehu alkana idaha alkana banko tuje nkai ko yala be ngame kabirim ya jemela time tolbe nyin diamola mbe freedom mbe diamola wotu mo fana ninga ya jame against iko hantol mo hasido leti bare mo na rake tonyamala labang dega muje na de we realize today all these commissions TRRC and everything we used to say, and you know what, there are elders in this country, shame on them. They supported Jame when Jame was killing us. Today they have already joined Adam Barrow's camp because they dislike UDP based on tribalism. Some of them, their children got married to Mandinkas because they needed benefit from them. All right? This is what is happening. We cannot continue to allow this. I don't promote tribalism in this country. But what is happening in Dolmandin Kolufana, Alingam Fongol Korosi and Fongol Jibe, embedded na jele. Alingam Korosi and Fongol Korosi. All right? Alingam Fongol Korosi Baki. Nka Keba Komakon Lefaliade. Alingam Fongol Korosi. Gambia belongs to all of us. Unless we depart from this mundane politics, programs and policies propagate. You know, I was talking to somebody from London yesterday. Amari Gonye Sehu, UDP campaign on policies and programs. Akonyeko, you guys, Gambia la political doesn't go on policies and programs. Akonye, this 5-point agenda, this would have made sense in Germany or England or France. Ako Gambia, it's nasty politics. That's why Adama got the votes. Akonyeko is nasty politics. Akonyeko tribalism, we UDP would not do that because our leader is educated. He is highly exposed. And he's no match for Adama Barrow, just like I have for Nyaming. I tell you, Kuninta Adama Barrow, I tell you, Karanta, I tell you, Londo Sotati. So if Adama thinks that winning, just winning, you can do anything, let him go. And look, Bariyalo Manekanake, Mansatalla Manke Sino Mansati, Yalla do de Nelaw. Let's see how this thing is going to pan out. Wallahi al Mbesila Janne, Mbenga Nyin Koja Bekela Nyame. Niyo Kuo Nyin Kuriala, Niyo Kuo Nyin Tapalayala, yes, Kuo Kunyin Ya Soto. Alright? Nga president wal jël Africa me yalan ko ye kuul ke mel yalan ko ku kurungole la banko ko ila bantanya dile. How many examples in West Africa? Nga ku kurun nyuma la je Africa jang We see President Smelango, they won 2, 3 elections, and he'll end it. Yaya Jammeh, typical example. Yaya Jammeh won 4 elections here. All right? But Yaya Jammeh today is in exile in Equatorial Guinea. Omankala choice. Today he cannot even come to this country. And now the TRRC report is presented. Iko Adamakaba implement because anin Jammeh mandia. So now he might implement Jammeh's TRRC. But Jammeh Jibe, Jammeh enjoyed power in this country, absolute power. He enjoyed glory in this country. But Jammeh mantra nun tonya le kang. Wala na labamo manyinya. Sa Dawda Kairaba Jawara. Ajiba labamo nyinyata. Because aman tapale yake, aman kuru yake. He wasn't a corrupt leader. He was a unifier. Sa Dawda was not a divided leader. Sa Dawda namanan si kumandi nyimbanko kanka siyo doyandi. In fact, Sa Dawda fongola siyo leka kamfa kamanu wotu mo ikafoko I siyo dole empower because the guy is an inclusive. I believe that inclusive, prokamol inclusive. Amang ke moti me alonko aka molu aka sate utinya. But Adama is a divider. He's a very divisive character. Aka banko ay bang atenyi na mte ko mbadu nga siyo lu dama kungol takini nyola pour se gagner. Sa e gagner tale nga si akobe labana nyame. Wala Adam Baron tebe nyimbanko kanne. Man say follow. Bari ali ñim video se ye ñi election ya win tapale ya ni kuriyalla ate watila ntele nga ñim fo fabe kala ñala fate kala ñala ala si nko man sa talla man ke sinot anu mo kana mi raconter am angry nte am not angry nte ni atara nte modol ya fako how we are desperate nte be place you know lambe join Adama Barole Adama Barole la molul lafta non tenga de join la camp Adama mo bele ñini ka bona UDP pour sa mensong anu hani sign hani Adama hanatra 99.9% of Gambians like a vote nte say who said le bekala 1% of entire vote la. Let me put this on record. I am opposing Barrow. Adama la president ya ante hundul handal. Even the Prime Minister of Britain, Boris Johnson, I'm in the UK, mala time so I'm in a prime so because I'm in life let Adama be super president. All right, this is about the country. I'm ante Tora Fenna. All right, ante for example, this is not going to change my views of Adama Barrow. He is incompetent. He is divisive. I banko tinyale. He is corrupt. You know, recently I learned on records misleading information already. Beradi am the esa falla salary la. Wo malo waratale. All right. So the problem is banko ni nebe tarle. I feel sorry for this country because nyim banko man development woman start follow because nyim man sekunda wonte. A government that is going to bring together APRC elements like Sidinjai, Rambo Jata. These are people who will get positions in government because they have to. They're all part of the coalition. Fabakari Tombonjada, Fatumata Jahumpasisa will be for a Palacio Soto. He has to create opportunity for all these people. So how you cannot manage a coalition of 6 or 7 people? Because you want to please, you're going to please all these people. So Gambia will be unite, Gambia will be lose. Okay? So you bring back the APRC elements, some of them into the government. Some of them are tainted. People like Sidi Nyaka Jomjai, they are womanke problem. So this is where we have our problem. Our country is in the economic decadence in this country is way too much. But we are not going to waste our time for these people. Gambia, UDP ko alisi ngana party nyinga support. We go through transformation. Ngana party fenge. A bona fide UDPian, stay put. Let nobody go away. Stay put. When you have a principle, you have to safeguard that principle. Wala nga tukulor si respect. Tukulor si a principle lo soto. Tukulor si sa phone le ko mbita la nga tam nga Adam Barrow but he doesn't. Wala nga Dr. J si support. Wala nga J Juka si wall because a principle men kele ima wala. When you principle lo soto, you have to stand by that principle. But modol bi man principle soto. It will dra membe diana foot to you tak. That's the way they